Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're going to talk about Cardano and its native token ADA, the overvaluation reaccumulation phase of a lifetime, part 2. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. And if you're looking to earn interest on your ADA, remember you can stake it with the ITC stake pool and earn interest. Okay, so if you're not selling it and you just want to start earning interest on it, you can do that. And again, you can unstake at any time. So where is ADA today? Well, right now we're at $1.26. We're more or less back in the middle of our range here that we've been in for a while. I've said during the last reaccumulation phase video that I think anywhere between $1 to $1.50 is still going to be our accumulation phase. We've had wicks above it. We finally had daily candles above it, showing we had a little bit more strength than we had in the past. But so far, we have not had a decisive break out of it above $1.50, right? If we shift this up to $1.50, which is way up here, which more or less encompasses almost everything except for the tops of these wicks, we have not had a decisive break out of this region up to the $2 mark. Okay, so we want to get to that $2 mark, $2 and something, and we have not quite made it there yet. And we look at this and we say, well, hey, I mean, the fact that ADA is just chilling above $1 is actually quite significant. Again, if you go back to 2017, 2018, we barely spent any time above $1. I mean, if we draw the line in the sand at $1, you can see, and these are daily candles, by the way, you can see we barely were above $1 at all before just coming straight back down. This cycle so far is completely different, right? I mean, we've come up. Instead of just having a major blow off top and going right back down to 2 cents, which is what we did last time, we came up to $1 and we've just been going sideways for a couple months. And to me, this is still generally quite bullish. Now, that doesn't mean we can't dump down to the 20-week SMA. We know that that's always the downside risk in a bull market, okay? So we'll keep an eye on that. And if you're curious as to where that is, it ranges now from 78 cents up to 86 cents. So it's moving up every single week. Again, time is on our side. We generally with ADA, we've been moving up and sideways, like Ethereum up and sideways. Sometimes we go up and then back down, but then we're basically just getting back on track. Okay, just up and sideways movement, and we're just doing the same thing again. Now, at some point, we probably will go back down and test the bull market support band, but I don't know that it'll necessarily happen here. What would cause it to happen here? If Bitcoin capitulates, or if it has a major dump back down to its own 20-week moving average. I mean, if Bitcoin were to go back to, say, its own bull market support band, then yes, of course, if Bitcoin's dropping back down here, which would represent a 21% drop or so from the current prices, of course ADA could drop back from its current prices down 30 or 40% back to the bull market support band. And that's, of course, the downside risk for altcoins. But we also have more potential upside in a bull market, which is what justifies holding them in the first place. So again, if we remove all these things and we just look at the price, to me, things still seem relatively bullish for ADA over the macro scale. It's one of the best performing cryptocurrencies this market cycle, and I do think when we look back on this market cycle, it will probably be one of the ones that does stand the test of time. Okay, now if we go look at the ADA Bitcoin valuation, just to get an idea of where we are since the last time we spoke about it, we have more potential upside with respect to the Bitcoin valuation. Now we have about 88% upside. Of course, the Bitcoin valuation against USD has dropped some, but if ADA were to go up 87% and we had an invariant Bitcoin, then that would put us at around the $2.40 mark. Okay, so going back over to this, the reason why we're saying that line is just because that's where that's where we went in the past. In terms of our ADA Bitcoin valuation, it was a major move right here back in April of 2018. Now, of course, going back up to these levels, in my opinion, probably represent things getting ready to take a sharp turn back down if we make it up to those levels, and we're nowhere near those levels. For us to get to those levels, we would need to go up another 300%. And at the current valuation of Bitcoin, if ADA just went up a 300%. That would correspond to over $5. I don't think we're at the phase of the market cycle where we're going to see a $5 ADA. Okay, I don't think we're quite there yet. But regardless, we take a pragmatic look at the market and we say, hey, it's more or less the same stuff. Yes, there's going to be some volatility during a lot of the different weeks. On a given day, you might see capitulation. But over the macro scale, in the grand scheme of the market cycle, ADA still seems relatively healthy. And again, I think this is just a reaccumulation phase. I mean, the fact that the buying pressure still exists to keep it above $1 when it moved from 2 cents so quickly is a testament to just how strong it is. I mean, most coins that are up 60 or 70x in 12 or 13 months aren't going to just necessarily be able to move sideways for a while. I feel like it'd be more probable for a lot of these coins to want to come back down for a while. And a lot of coins have come back down for a while, and some that aren't even up, 60 or 70x like ADA is from the market cycle bottom. So just a general perspective on ADA. I hope you guys enjoy the content. If you do, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Remember to come stake your ADA with the ITC stake pool if you enjoy the content. We also have the premium list at intothecryptoverse.com. You'll get access to weekly reports and videos, the Telegram alerts channel, the Telegram chat room, the risk dashboard, the Into the Cryptoverse app, and more. So make sure you guys check it out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe, turn on your alerts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.